years ago, I experienced a loss that deeply affected me. Someone I was incredibly close to didn't want to talk to me anymore because of a fight that we had. I remember the phone call. I couldn't stop crying, and words wouldn't dare leave my mouth. I was in so much pain. The absence of that person felt like a void, and I did not know how to move forward without them in life. Till this day, it hurts to think about it when nostalgia hits me. I went through sleepless nights, couldn't focus on anything, and I often felt emotionally numb. I would get angry at the smallest things, and sometimes I would completely shut down, unable to talk to anyone about what I was feeling. This is when I first became familiar with the feeling of grief. Grief is a natural response to loss. It is the intense emotional pain we feel after losing someone significant, whether it's a death of a loved one, end of a meaningful relationship, or even the loss of sense of security. It's a universal experience, yet it is different for each person. However, a part that we tend to push aside is the fact that grief is not just about what we've lost. It's about learning to live with the loss. Grief can take over your entire being, making it hard for you to think, feel, or even get through the day. It's okay to feel angry, lost, or overwhelmed. That's all part of the process. However, if grief is left unchecked, it can lead to serious struggles. Studies show that 20% of the grieving people may develop clinical depression, which highlights how important it is for us to address our emotions and seek support. When you ask people, Google, or even self-help books, all you get is to allow yourself to feel, to talk about it, to find healthy outlets, and to journal. But let's be real. Grieving is an ugly process. Your brain does not process things in the most pessimistic way. It processes things in the most pessimistic way possible. Practically speaking, you can't get yourself to journal when all you want is to scream your heart out. Grief brings a lot of emotions: sadness, anger, guilt, and even confusion. And it's okay. They're just signs of attachment. They're not signs of weakness. Instead of bottling them up, let it out in whatever ways you want. You want to scream? Scream. You want to have a crying session with your friends? Have it. You want to talk about it? Talk about it. You want to tear pages and scribble and take it out physically by punching a bag? Do it. But just make sure you're not hurting yourself and the people around you. Another side that grief has, and people forget to recognize, is that grief tends to, people don't honor what they've lost. When something negative happens, they associate the negative memory with the person involved, forgetting all the good memories they've shared. What about what about the happy moments you guys shared? What about the times where you were there for each other, you supported each other, and you meant the world to each other? A way to honor those memories could be by keeping a special photo, writing a letter to express what you didn't get to say, or doing something meaningful in memory of that person. This way, you get to carry that memory forward with you while moving forward in life. Grief also has a surprising side. It can lead to personal growth. When we go through grief, it reshapes us in ways we don't imagine. It reshapes us in the ways we see ourselves and world. Grief can give us perspective. When we lose something, we often start to see what truly matters. I mean, haven't we all felt that we've lost, we didn't understand how much something meant to us until we lost it? Yes. Grief also fosters empathy. When we've been through loss, we become better people, better friends, and better listeners. We understand the pain of others more deeply. This creates connections that wouldn't have existed otherwise. And perhaps, most importantly, grief guides us towards meaning. Some of the most inspiring stories come from the people who turn their pain into purpose. Take, for example, the story of Maya Angelou, a renowned poet and a civil rights activist. After experiencing personal loss and trauma, she turned to writing and used her pain to inspire millions. That grief became the foundation of her purpose. Grief is not something you can get over. It's something you live with, grow through, and learn from. It teaches you resilience, compassion, and the importance of cherishing every moment that passes by. So, if you're ever going through grief, or if you are going through right now, just remember this. It's okay to feel broken, it's okay to take your time, and it is completely okay to talk about it. While grief can shatter us, it can also rebuild us into someone more stronger, kinder, and purposeful. Thank you. This is Pratika signing off.